Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this...
Well, that's the obvious decision. Don't think a captain has had an easier choice to make. The bowlers are going to need a lot of luck on this kind of pitch.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Wow, that's missed the lot.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Wait.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yeah.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
That's the over. The Sunrisers are 10 for none. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
They've picked the gap.
Yep.
Perfect timing.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yes.
They'll get at least one. Huge appeal.
Yeah.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Loud shout.
Yes. Keep us in.
There'll be one run here for them. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Bowled, perfect Yorker, brilliant bowling.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Quick there.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ahmed, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed.
Well, not bad for your first ball. Pumped away and starts their innings with a boundary.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 32 for 2. Ferguson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Bowled in! Beauty! Absolute beauty!
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Nicely played.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Yeah.
Brilliant diving stop.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. Go.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yeah.
Great
No.
shot. Placement exquisite.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Oh my,
Yeah.
that's just flown off the middle.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
15 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 47 for 3.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Misses everything.
Well bowled.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Well bowled.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
End of the over, 7 off it. The Sunrisers are 54 for 3. Ferguson from the south end.
Wide. Yes. No.
Straight to the fielder.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Wait on. Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Waiting. Yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
My word, how's that not a wicket?
That was a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling. Deserved better reward.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. The Royal Challengers are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle. Going with pace now.
Yes.
Times it nicely. A couple on offer here.
Oh. Well bowled.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Clarkson didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yep.
Finds the fielder
Yes.
with that shot. There's a chance if this hits.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Keeper.
11 runs added there. The Sunrisers 76 for 3. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Yeah.
Really good shot there.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep.
Could that be out? Looks so.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it was moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Nice bowling.
Cummins shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over, 19 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 95 for 4.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yeah. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice.
Yeah.
Ahmed got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine. Great line and length, but just put away.
Yeah.
Well placed, should
Keeper,
get a
keeper.
single.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. Well bowled.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Bowler's end. Yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Waiting.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Sunrisers are 118 for 4. Going with
Yeah.
spin now.
Keeper, keeper. Right there. Yeah. Keeper. Right there. Yep.
Brilliant shot that.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep.
Super shot that. Nine runs added there. The Sunrisers are 127 for 4. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yeah.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Yep. Keepers.
And that brings up the batsman's half century.
Well, that's the 50. Blink and you'd miss it. There has been some really good batting strokes. Just masterful play.
Drives and misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps. Great work from these two, really strong batting. They've looked really comfortable.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 139 for 4. Middle that one. Great timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yeah.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Yep.
Fall through the offside, easy as you like.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Yeah, yeah.
It's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yeah.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Yeah, yeah. All is aimed.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep. No.
There'll be one run here for them.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Beaten
yeah.
on the drive.
Whoa.
Chance.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
End of the over. The Sunrisers are 179 for 4. Whoa, that's missed the lot. Could be close.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Got all of it, and for 6.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Launched into it. Landed just short of the boundary rope for 4.
Yep.
Fantastic catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Well bowled.
Reached for it, but couldn't make the ground in time. A superb effort goes unrewarded.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 190 for 5. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Just strayed a little bit to the leg side, and that's been thrashed away through the onside.
Nice shot.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
super piece of timing.
That one they got hold of. The slow ball didn't work and it went all the way.
Yeah.
Right out of the middle.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Absolutely nailed it.
Great shot there to get the century.
That's a brilliant knock. Fully deserved century. It's not been fun for any of the bowlers out there.
Catch it.
Taken. Really good one too.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Markram won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
Great shot, great timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Huge shot, that's a massive shot, just incredible.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Yeah.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That's the over. The Sunrisers are 242 for 7.
Yep.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Timed that brilliantly.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Yes.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Yep, that's mistimed. It's gone high, should be gone. Gone, excellent catch, close to the bat.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. This is everything. There's a chance if this hits. Gone, brilliant in the field.
Another one goes off the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
At number 11.
Catch it!
And caught. Fantastic way to end the innings. It's been a fantastic display of batting that we've seen. It'll be a tough ask to chase down a total like this, but the pitch is still looking good. Just need a good start. A mountain to climb as the openers come out. The goal will be to get the innings off to a good start, but one of these two surely has to go on to score big. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait!
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Duplessis shakes their head. He's there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Over. The Royal Challengers are 6 for none. Cummins, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Wait there.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Big edge.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Thick edge.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowler!
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Safe as that.
4 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 10 for none.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Nicked it. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Yep.
4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches that to the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
It was just a little bit wide, well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper's hand!
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Wait on!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Wait there!
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Waiting!
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Waiting!
6 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 30 for none.
Yep, yep!
Massive edge. What a great gather. 4 runs saved. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep!
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Wait!
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep!
Times it nicely.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 36 for none.
Waiting! Yep!
They'd look for a couple here.
What was that?
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep!
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Yep.
Edged.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Du Plessis shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Up.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Wait there.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full, lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
11 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 47 for none. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
A little flick of the wrist. To get it round the corner for an easy run. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep, yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
End of the over. The Royal Challengers are 57 for none.
Wait.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Decisive running might have gotten to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs. A few moves made in the field.
Waiting.
well placed, should get a single. 6 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 63 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Yep, yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. Comfortable single if they take it.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
Good return, back from the deep. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Ahmed is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the south end. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
That's a really good half-century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate. They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Wait there. Yep.
Really good shot there.
Ballers in.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Edge. What a ball.
Yep.
That's the over. The Royal Challengers are 84 for none. Markram from the north end.
Yep, yep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly, no harm done. Both batters survive.
Catch.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Wait there.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
End of the over. 6 off it. The Royal Challengers are 90 for none.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Ballers end.
Decisive running might have just got them two. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Nice shot.
And that takes his partnership to 100 runs.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Good bit of timing there.
The batsman brings up their half century.
They looked busy from the first ball they faced. 50 up in good time too.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Yep.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Yep, yep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Six runs added in the over. The Royal Challengers are 115 for 1.
Winning.
Doesn't beat the infield. Beaten on the drive.
Nice one.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Confident appeal. Could it be? The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets, though? And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Straight to the fielder.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
The Royal Challengers weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Stumping. Oh.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much. And got 4.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Big edge. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
133 for 2.
Yep.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Thick edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Ahmed will be disappointed with that delivery.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Super shot that.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed. A little late on that, no run scored.
End of the over, 9 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 142 for 2. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yes.
Nicely played.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Massive edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. couple on offer here.
The third was there, they would have made it easily. They've instead opted to play it safe. Maybe a little too safe.
Yes.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into... the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. A wonderful... delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Yep.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
Wasn't a bad ball, got it short enough, but they were onto it so early. Pivoted onto the back foot and punched it away behind square.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
End of the over. 17 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 176 for 2.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery. Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Brilliant diving stop.
Jacks shakes their head. Was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yes.
Over. The Royal Challengers are 188 for 2.
188 for 2.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Times it nicely.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was touched. Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Yep.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
28.